And what's up, girls? Welcome to my channel. I'm the HGST PT, and for today what I do have needed is Layers of Fear 2. So yeah, this game it is developed using Unreal Engine 4, and it is developed by the Bluebird team, the same developers of the first Layers of Fear. So what is this game? This game it is mostly a horror game, but it seems that this second game doesn't feature too many puzzles, and it's more about the story and some jump scares, but it is mostly just a walking simulator. And despite how demanding it is, it actually runs pretty fine. So I'm going to start a little bit different today. Instead of showing the settings right away, I show you the requirements. The game asks for an i5 3475 gigs of RAM and a GTX 750 Ti, so we are clearly below these minimum requirements. But still, surprisingly, this game actually runs pretty good. So I'm not really sure if these requirements are not for 60 frames per second, because with the low settings, which uses a 50% resolution scaling, I was able to get an average of 57 frames per second and a 1% low of 36. And with the settings that I'm currently using, which is 720p, and I just use its low settings, but I bumped up the XAA and I'm using the native 720p and not the 50%. I was able to get an average of 35 with a 1% low of 25. So I think it is really good. So let me show you the settings. So what I've done was using 720p resolution, custom, enable TXAA, every stuff it is on the lowest settings, and I'm using resolution scaling on full. And by doing this, the game actually looks pretty crisp because we are pretty much using 720p, and there is a jump scare. Alright, so I already detailed a little bit what is this game about. Not all the people on Steam are convinced about the game. The game it is receiving mixed reviews. Some people say it's just pretty much a walking simulator with small puzzles, nothing too much interesting and uninspiring. Most of the people say it's good thing about the graphics, and I agree. The graphics, atmosphere and sound, it is simply amazing. But as you know, it is not everything, and the gameplay itself of this game it is almost non-existent. So it won't be a game for all the people. None of the rest of the game it is not expensive. It costs $24.99 on Steam. By the time of this video, it wasn't really available on Kinguin, so I didn't share the link. But probably if you're watching this a little bit, in 1 month or something, you should have keys to be sold on Kinguin, which with a much lower price comparing to Steam. But none of the best. I always recommend you to buy through decent stores like Steam, Greenman Gaming, Humble Store, so you know the drill. Alright, so guys, without too much more to talk about, hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense. think it's all an act.
The stage, but the play is badly cast. There's always a way, a light in the darkness. Do you remember? Before the world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were? Come. I will make you remember.
I believe in you. Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.